The U.S. states most vulnerable to energy disruptions include New York, Michigan, and Minnesota, which depend heavily on Canadian electricity. Any interruption could result in severe blackouts and significant economic upheaval. Canada's hydroelectric power serves as a sustainable and reliable energy source, essential for these U.S. states. This energy partnership, developed over decades, has created a mutual reliance that underpins regional energy stability. Compounding the situation, the aging U.S. power grid and increasing energy demands heighten the country's vulnerability. This dependence on Canadian electricity has sparked debate amidst escalating trade tensions. A potential cessation of electricity exports could thrust major U.S. cities like New York and Boston into turmoil, underscoring their reliance on Canadian energy supplies for daily operations. In light of these threats, manufacturing and heavy industries in the U.S. have begun to sound alarms regarding potential economic repercussions, with some companies suspending expansion initiatives due to energy uncertainties. Canada's strategic pivot toward Asian markets, including new energy agreements with China and Japan, indicates a significant shift in its economic strategy against a backdrop of rising tensions. The economic fallout stemming from U.S. tariffs has disrupted manufacturing and agriculture, affecting American businesses that rely on Canadian supplies. This situation emphasizes the intertwined nature of the two economies. Political divisions surfaced in the U.S. as governors pursued independent energy agreements with Canada, challenging federal policies. This climate illustrates fractures within the administration regarding trade approaches. As electricity exports from Canada sharply decreased, the U.S. confronted immediate challenges, including skyrocketing electricity prices and rolling blackouts. This crisis highlighted the risks inherent in energy dependence. The Canadian delegation's insistence on a complete rollback of tariffs before negotiating energy agreements underscores Canada's critical role in the U.S. energy supply. This stance reflects the complexities inherent in diplomatic negotiations. Within Canada, internal divisions emerged, with some leaders concerned about the long-term consequences of a hardline approach on tariffs, while others called for greater economic independence from the U.S. This debate complicates national cohesion during discussions. The U.S. proposed a reduced tariff deal laden with significant conditions, potentially jeopardizing Canada's long-term sovereignty over crucial industries. This proposal illustrates the delicate interplay between immediate relief and future economic governance. The agreement encompassed tariff reductions on Canadian imports, granting U.S. firms access to Canadian energy markets, albeit under regulatory frameworks designed to safeguard interests. In a proactive move, Canada accelerated efforts to diversify its energy exports, seeking to forge stronger ties with European and Asian markets to mitigate future economic vulnerabilities. Both nations prioritized energy independence in response to the vulnerabilities exposed by the crisis, leading to heightened investments in alternative energy sources and domestic production capabilities. This crisis revealed the fragility of energy security and called into question the efficacy of rapid policy implementations aimed at addressing such vulnerabilities. Experts highlighted the intricate nature of energy infrastructures. Countries rich in natural resources are now exploring strategies to bolster their energy industries, aiming to gain control over commodities as a tool for geopolitical leverage. This strategic shift is drawing global attention. As energy nationalism rises, governments increasingly prioritize domestic needs over international trade agreements, heightening tensions between energy-rich nations and those dependent on imports. This trend signals potential for escalating future conflicts.